The study consists of introduction, objective, methodology, results, discussion and conclusion, and reference. For the introduction, medical education typically emphasizes clinical knowledge and skills, but the development of leadership, communication, and organizational abilities are equally important for future healthcare professionals. IMRC is a platform where the students around 250 serving as a IMRC task force can cultivate the skills in the real world setting, offering them the unique opportunities for development. Despite its prominence, limited studies have quantitatively and qualitatively studied the outcomes of such participation. This research aims to minimize the gap. For the objective, the study objectives are to measure skill improvement, such as leadership, communication, and organizational skills through statistical analysis and uncover deeper insights into participant experience. Together, these findings provide a robust understanding of IMRC's impact on professional development. For the part of methodology, we begin, of, we begin with study design. We employed a mixed methods of quantitative and qualitative. For the quantitative, we use the pair t-test comparing pre and post participation skill levels, and the qualitative data. We, we provide a deeper understanding of participation experience from interviewing and focus groups. For the population, the study collects 176 medical students from mostly Year 2 and Year 3 Phramongkutklao College of Medicine students and some clinical years Phramongkutklao College of Medicine students. Results. I will begin with quantitative the first. The, the expected outcome is that participants should show improvement in specific skills relevant to their role. For the actual results, pair t-test results reveal statistically significant improvements across all skill categories. Compare before and after participation by scoring themselves from 1 to 5, or called Likert scale. From the left, leadership increased from 3.2 to 4.6, communication from 3.3 to 4.5, and organization from 3.1 to 4.7, with the p-values less than 0.001. And for the qualitative data, the expected outcome is that the experience should contribute to participants' professional identity and influence their long-term career goals. Also understand the tone of developed skills. The theme of leadership skills is that they learn how to lead a team. To illustrate, as a senior or leadership role, while performing the role, they are induced to become more reliable in terms of responsibility and calmness, whether when the problems are exist or not. For the communication skills, the interview theme reports that the style adaptation of communication to different persons for the purpose of beneficial outcomes are common. And for the organization skills, as a medical and cadet roles, there are duties to perform as studying medicine and daily cadet routine. Therefore, balancing time and organization, the plan skills are significantly sharpened. For long-term professional growth, increased confidence in decision making and greater clarity about future career paths are included. Discussion and conclusion. There are significant quantitative skill improvement aligned with the qualitative experience in a positive way, as shown in the previous slides. And there's the strong task force structure from the president of IMRC to the general member of one department. There are specific responsibility for the specific roles. The developed skills are vary in each student because of the workload and range of work. Also, the peer collaboration is enhanced through team working across clinical year and pre-clinical year students in the work field. For further recommendation regarding discussion and conclusion, for Phramongkutklao College of Medicine, the IMRC is believed to be able to grow further by introducing structured mentorship programs, provide workshops on time management and team coordination, allocate protected time for task force participation, and for broader adoption, use IMRC as a scalable model for other for institutions, and focus on interdisciplinary collaboration and global alignment. In conclusion, from mixed method data analysis, it is reported that IMRC significantly improves leadership, communication, and organizational skills. Participants report increased confidence and professional readiness, and IMRC serves as scalable framework for global implementation. Thank you. Are there any questions for the research?
Thank you. I really like the fact that you've done a study on this very conference and looking at the benefits of it. What next for this research? What next?
Sorry?
What do you think is the next step for this research?
The next step of the research is, in my opinion, is to develop the recommendation that I said into the real world setting. Yeah.
And do you have then plans to evaluate that?
Sorry, I couldn't hear.
Will you then evaluate the impact of what you're developing and implementing? Will you evaluate that?
You mean evaluate the next step intervention?
Yeah.
If to evaluate, I think it should be the quantitative and qualitative analyze when before we do the intervention and after do the intervention and analyze in.
Yeah. So then you'll have another talk. I look forward to it.
Thank you.
Just a quick question. Could you tell me more about the word that your result tell about the career path clarity from the IMRC participant? Tell me more about career path clarity.
For the career path?
Yes.
For the career path, it is collected quantitative and qualitatively collected. In the quantitative, it is collected as a form, and it is reported that, for example, one of the response is that they do the school interview, which demonstrate the real surgery, like practice for showing the high school students. Therefore, they enhance the skill of the surgery. Then they know that they like or they don't like. That's the tone of the career path party. Thank you for the presentation.